and welcome to the Racine Yacht Club's 37th annual hook race. We have overcome many obstacles to get to this point. We are very proud to announce that we have a record number of boats involved this year. As you know, the COVID-19 pandemic has severely limited sailing races and regattas all over the lakes. The Racine Yacht Club hook race will be the only long-distance race on Lake Michigan this year. We've had to change or eliminate many aspects of what's been an extremely fun, social, and competitive race. Parties, dinners, and entertainments had to be eliminated or restructured to meet the COVID-19 guidelines in 2 states. We are asking all participants involved with the hook race to follow our posted COVID-19 guide to racing, as well as Racine, Wisconsin, and Menominee, Michigan guidelines. These guidelines will help maintain everyone's personal health. This race could not be managed without the help of many. I would like to recognize our Commodore, Amy Cermak, and the Board of Directors of the Racine Yacht Club for their continued support for the race, especially this year. Amy, would you please have a few words?
Hello, 2020 Hook Racers. My name is Amy Cermak, and I'm the Commodore here at Racine Yacht Club. On behalf of the club and myself, I would like to welcome you to the 37th Hook Race. It is a fun but challenging race that I have competed in many times. The Racine Yacht Club and the Hook Chairman Fred Stritt and Ed Palladino and their committee have worked tirelessly to ensure that we are following the CDC guidelines to provide you a safe race. Please respect the City of Racine, Menominee, Michigan, our club, and each other by following the guidelines we have set in place. Sail fast, be safe, and have fun.
I would like to thank the members of the Hook Committee for their involvement and tireless effort. My co-chair, Fred Stritt, Registrar Chris Gankars, Office Manager Kim Shortis, Clothing, Sandy Fox, Finish Line, Ken and Diane Lutke, Council, Scott Lewis, Setup and Teardown, Bill Hackinson, Webmaster, Greg Henning, Rum Party, in a bag this year, Mary Vandehay, Graphic Artist and Print Materials, Paul Tobias, and RYC Race Director, Lee Holm. I'd also like to recognize the many volunteers that make this race happen. Without them, it would just be impossible. Please support our sponsors who have supported all of us and the hook race. Racine Riverside Marina, Evolution Sales, Goslings, American, Boat Tailors, USI, UK Sailmasters, Boat Tailors, Yasma Corporation, Best Western, Murray's Irish Pub and Grill, and Reef Point Marina. Without them, your entry fees would be significantly higher. I would like to take this opportunity to turn it over to our registrar, Chris Gankars.
Hi, and welcome to the 2020 Hook Race. My name is Chris Gankars. I am the registration chair, and I just wanted to say hi to everybody before I see you at the registration table. Make sure you get all your paperwork into me prior to, and I look forward to checking all of you in that day. Happy sailing, everybody.
Roll 'em. Hi, my name is Fred Stritt. I'm the co-chairman of the Hook Race for the year 2020. I'd like to welcome you guys all here. I'm in charge of the on-the-water portion. As such, I will be going over the SIs. If you have any questions on these when it's all over, please put them in writing to the Hook Committee, and we'd be happy to get your answers to you as fast as we can. Basically, all of you have done numerous SIs and skippers meetings, so it's pretty basic. We're going to be running by the Racing Rules of Sailing, the Hook Race, and the SIs. Any notice of competitors that we have to do will be posted on the bulletin board here at the Yacht Club or at the Marinette Marina bulletin board up there. We'll also do a SIs, or not SIs, I'm sorry, a virtual board will have everything on it, and that will go to each skipper's registered email. So the morning of the race, just look on the emails. If there's anything that is questionable, it will be there printed out for you so nobody has to come to the club and do our COVID distancing. So any instructions would be, or changes will be posted. Signals made ashore will also be posted there for those of you that are in most locations before the start. Division flags, each boat will have a division flag consisting of a color, whether it be purple, blue, green, black. Those will be your starting sections. Pretty basic for all of us, how we've always started. Starting area will be at 35 degrees from the Racine Yacht Club, or Racine Harbor Mouth harbor, about a half mile out. Also, on the way out, there will be a signal boat, or a check-in boat, excuse me, that you'll have to check into, and that will just have your sail numbers out, etc. Let's see. So that covers the starting area. As you all know, the course is a hook. Your first mark is the MO buoy, marked A, 154 miles up the lake at 14 degrees. After that, come through Death's Door. The mark and courses and marks will be on your SIs with the light list and their numbers. Starting line will be between our boat named Romy, and we'll have pictures of that posted, and a orange staff on that boat to an orange staff on the pin end line boat. Approximately 300 yards will be the line length. The start, we'll start cruising boats first, and then everything will be listed in your SIs for when the actual start times will be. Those are always subject to the fact of weather or anything else we have to postpone for. Again, all boats, please check in with a check-in boat, and he'll be a quarter mile off the harbor mouth with displaying the come within hail flag. I think that is Lima. If in the event of rough weather, that boat may be located inside the harbor mouth to make it a little easier for everybody. Let's see. The recall procedure, if there is a recall at the start, that flag will be displayed. You will come back. If in the event of a general, all fleets move up, the recall section will go to the end of the start sequence. We'll make every effort to call back any boats that are over the line, whether it be by hail, chase boat, or on the radio. So pay attention to your radio, and anything there will be on 69. We are running a CADIC application. That's a tracking system, runs off your phone. Please read your directions in the your packet that you'll get at the start or at skipper's meeting, or not, excuse me, not skipper's meeting, at the check-in. Read your app and how to do it. One phone per boat can run the program. Otherwise, everything gets screwed up. We ask that everybody please run this. It's important to us to know when boats are coming through the door so we know when boats are finishing. Moving on down to the finish. The finish takes place off the north corner of the Marinette breakwall, or Menominee breakwall. The buoy will be out approximately 200 yards off that wall. It will be lit at night. It's a yellow buoy, 6 foot, with all reflective tape. We ask that everybody please check in 3 miles from the line when you're coming in, and continue to check in till you're acknowledged by the finish line committee. When you finish, please call the committee. They will advise you to finish, check in with them to confirm, then they will have you switch over to the Menominee radio channel for docking instructions. Okay. After finishing, please just follow your post-race check-in, and within 1 hour, each boat needs to electronically submit their finished form. We're doing that to provide social distancing, and that will be right to Racing Yacht Club's webpage. Protests are pretty standard. If you have them, please return them in at the trailer within 1 hour of finishing. If you have withdrawn from the race, let us know of your intent, and you must turn in the protest within 24 hours. Boats may be inspected if we feel it's necessary. 1 or 2 boats will be drawn at random and have an inspection of safety gear. Time limit is 56 hours from the start of the Perf 1 section. So whenever Perf 1 goes off in their start, 56 hours to finish. If you retire from the race for any reason, please look at your SIs. There is one phone number only to call your withdrawal into. If it's at the start, we can get it on the radio. Please call us on the radio. After that, one number. Do not call the yacht clubs or friends to tell us. Please take the number that's listed for the race committee and call that number. We have a dedicated phone line for that. Scoring is pretty basic. We're going to use the distance handicap for everything. Boats racing one design must have a valid perf to be considered for the overall position in the regatta. Prizes, we're going to award prizes to first, second, and third in each division that has at least 4 boats. Let's see, what else? Pretty quickly in here, the cruising division boats are not eligible for the overall because of the fact they get to use their engines at times. And in the end of it, trophies will be awarded at the awards banquet in November or whenever it is for first, second, and place in any division. So that is our SIs. Like I said, any questions, please feel free to put them in writing and send them to the yacht club or to the hook race chairman. We'll be happy to get answers out to you.
Again, welcome to Racine Yacht Club, and please, everybody, enjoy the hook race. We'll see you in Menominee.
And now a short message about SARS-CoV-2 or COVID-19. Sailors are very used to the idea of pulling together to ensure the safety of each member of our sailing community. During this pandemic, the expectations is no different. We would all agree that COVID-19 safety is expected for all of us in every organized race we participate in. The Racine Yacht Club's Hook Race Committee is expecting all participants to comply with social distancing guidelines before, during, and after the hook race. Use of face coverings is encouraged. To assist with everyone's safety, minimize gatherings is essential to reducing the chances of contracting COVID-19. Any race participants that is sick should not be involved with the race and is expected to withdraw. Captain should set up a system whereby a crew member on their boat is required to notify the captain if the crew member suspects or has been confirmed to have COVID-19 or has been exposed to a confirmed COVID-19 case. Captain should have a system to notify their entire crew with the dates of any race this crew member was aboard, reaching back for at least 14 days prior to the COVID-19 diagnosis. It is 100% the crew member's option whether they want to be identified to the rest of the crew. The captain must relay the information to the crew within 48 hours. Captains will notify the race organizer immediately if there is a suspected or confirmed COVID-19 case among their crew, with the dates of any of the race the crew members was aboard reaching back 14 days prior to the COVID-19 diagnosis. Again, it is 100% the crew member's option whether they want to be identified to the race organizers. Thank you.